to data center or any server solutions. Okay.
Still don't understand. Explain.
Okay. Actually, the cloud solution divided to several solutions. Example, infrastructure as a service is we provide the infrastructure. That is, example, we provide the CPU, RAM, storage, and network to our customer. They don't need to expand their resource to the server or anything like a data center. The second thing is a platform as a service. It means that the customer don't just this it will be easy for customer to provisioning their solution if they are using our cloud.
So what is it?
Example, I will give example. There is if customer require the operating system, they do not need to install.
They don't need
to install from the beginning until the end, because we already provide the operating system to them to use.
Okay.
There are several advantages if you are using our cloud. The first thing is you will save a lot of time if you
will save a lot of time.
if you are using our cloud. Example, the resource already there. You only request for the resource. Example, you require some amount of storage, some amount of CPU or RAM. You just request to us, and we provide to you. Then you just need you can save a lot of time during if you are subscribed to this service.
Give better service. Give better example. Continue explaining. Give another example.
You will save a lot of time if
save time,
you will save time.
Time or money?
Time
again.
First time is time, because you don't need to wait for server to come to your data center, and you require your technician to set up everything, network, storage, everything, operating system. Because
instead of buying and installing a server at your
data center,
you can subscribe to our service to use our data center, to use our server in our data center
as a service.
Yes, the information stored in that server, the information
stored in the server
can be retrieved through the internet or lease line.
Okay, the second reason is the flexibility in our infrastructure.
Apa? Flexibility
in our
infrastructure.
Because sometimes you are required more resource. Sometimes you can reduce your resource depend on your requirement. Okay, that's why you have a flexibility in our infrastructure. The second thing is
benefit. Continue explaining.
Okay, by the flexibility you have in our infrastructure, you can reduce the cost. If you are planning to reduce the resource you are using, you can reduce the expense. You can reduce your cost. And if you are required for expand your resource, the resource is available there, and that will easy for you to expand.
No, not quite. Not quite. Okay. For example, your company
requires
requires 100 terabyte
100 terabyte
data space for 2 days in a month. You don't need to buy a server with that space. Because you can
request to us to expand your resource for your resource
for only for the 2 days that you require. And we will charge you
based on
only for
2 days.
Only for 2 days.
The third reason why you should choose our solution is you can reduce capital expenditure because you don't need to expend first time for infrastructure as a server or data center or networks in your data center.
Tak faham juga. Make it clearer. What I mean is
you don't need to first time expend your money to invest in your server or data center, because our solution is based on pay per use or monthly payments. You can pay by monthly or yearly or daily. So the capital expenditure is almost zero.
It's almost zero. You only have to pay for operating expenditure, which is lower
than the capital expenditure you will have.
Cakaplah, if you buy a server,
if you buy a server, it will cost you more than service you are getting.
Be specific, how much? It will cost you 12,000 ringgit.
For capital expenditure.
However, you can rent from us a server for
3,000 per month.
3,000 per month. Server 12,000. 12,000. So 5 months I lose money already.
Because they actually not the capital the cost is not only based on capital, because they are the reason why the cost is a little bit higher compared to the capital expenditure during a long time, because if you are not required to renew the servers or the license for the application.
Tak faham. Make it clearer.